Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
On-air updates, where we bring you the latest updates and behind-the-scenes looks at your favorite shows. Today, we're diving into a very concerning topic from the series finale of You, Joe Goldberg's final act of gaslighting, and whether or not it's actually about us as viewers. The show has always been challenging audiences to question their own reactions to anti-hero Joe Goldberg, but in his final act, he blames the audience for his bad behavior. Now, I know what you're thinking. Is this a clever twist on the character we love to hate, or is it just a convenient cop-out? For those who may not be caught up, You follows the story of Joe Goldberg, a charming but toxic guy who gets away with some pretty messed up stuff. Throughout the series, he manipulates and abuses the women in his life, all while maintaining this charming facade that makes us want to root for him. But let's not forget, this is a show about violence against women, and we need to be careful about how we're consuming it. The final thesis of the show isn't that we are complicit in Joe's actions, but rather that we must stop letting him, and men like him, lead the narrative. That's a powerful message, but I have to say, I was taken aback by Joe's final words. He asks us if maybe we're the ones with the problem, if maybe society needs to fix what's broken in us. Now, before we get too caught up in speculation about what this means for the future of television, let's take a closer look at why this message is problematic. When we say, you are complicit in Joe's actions, we're essentially saying that because we've watched him manipulate and abuse women on screen, we're somehow responsible for his behavior. That's not what it should be about. Being a fan of the show doesn't make you capable of falling in love with the next stalker who hits on you just because he's a total babe. It also dismisses our lived experiences as survivors of violence and abuse. We need to have more nuanced conversations about these topics, ones that acknowledge the complexities of power dynamics and societal responsibility. On-Air Updates has been covering some of the most pressing issues in entertainment lately, from Me Too to representation behind the scenes. This is another important topic that we want to bring up because it affects all of us, whether we're fans of You or not. So what's next? As Bront, one of Joe's victims, says in a voiceover, Joe was wrong about me. My life doesn't boil down to before and after him. That's a powerful message of resilience and survival. It's time for us to transcend the narrative that Joe Goldberg is leading.